The game now, you've blown the game. What did you think of it? Did you accomplish what you hoped to accomplish tonight? Dennis?
Yes, I think we had good control on the game. I don't think either coach could have any too many grumbles. So we always hear the odd comment from the sideline, but that's part of the game. And as Paul and I just discussed, we are reasonably happy with our game. We're only human. We do miss the odd occasion of pushing and fouling, but if we pull everything, the crowd's going to be on our shoulders. So I think we let the game run to a good fast-breaking game.
Okay, and Paul, how do you rate your performance tonight, and what will you be working on for next week?
I was generally happy with both myself and the teamwork. There was an odd occasion where I got lost as to the number of shots that should have been had and caused a bit of confusion, so that's something I'll be thinking about to try and remember what's happening. But overall, I was really pleased with the performance. I think we were consistent, and the teams knew what we were going to call, and if they infringed against the rules, they knew it was going to be called. I think we were consistent both ways.
Okay, one thing people might be interested in is how much fitness work you two guys have to do during the week. Paul?
A reasonable amount. Normally a couple of runs and a bit of sort of gym work, but it's more at the start of the season. You're sort of training from about the middle of December right up until March, pretty well 3-4 times a week. You've got to be as fast as what they are, if not faster.
Well, Dennis, can you keep up with their regimen? You're the old man of this team.
Yeah, sometimes we do feel it, Bob, as you would know. But no, I try and maintain my fitness. I make sure I do 2 home league games in our own local competition at home. 2 games every Wednesday night, which gives you the both aspects of it. But other times, if I feel a little bit sluggish, I make sure I get down to the gym. Aerobics, I'm a keen aerobics man. And I know I make sure that I push myself on the road too if I'm going away to a tournament sometime, just to get that long distance fitness.
In other action, the North Harbour Vikings took on the Waitakere Rangers and won 110-94. Let's check the scoring. For the Vikings, new American guard LaShawn Coulter looks like he could be exactly what they need. He scored 30 points, and combined with Michael Foster's 32, that gives them probably the best 1-2 guard punch in the country. If, that's a big if, Coulter can keep it up. Nick Pierce, good to see him having a second game, good game in a row. He finished with 20. And now let's travel to the bottom of the South Island. The Nuggets taking on the Rams. This is one of the hardest clashes, traditional clashes in the league. The Nuggets were 1-point losers early in the year to the Rams in Christchurch. This time it was the Rams' turn to travel south, and at the start of the game, it was reputed to be a balmy -2 degrees in the stadium. Well, the Rams never fired, and the Nuggets came away 81-67 winners. Let's check the scoring. For the Nuggets, Mark Dickel, great to see this young lad, top scoring with 19. King and Griggs pitched in with 17 each. And for the Rams, they've got to have more scoring than they're getting. Coleman and Asha, the 2 American players, are doing consistently well for them. Where are the rest? Kyle had 10. From Chile, Dunedin, we travel north to sunny Nelson, where the Giants, the worried Giants, are taking on the Bay Hawks. Let's have a look at the starting fives. For the Giants, they've got a new coach. Nenad Vucinic is replacing Trevor Wright. He's also the captain. He's scoring 14 a game. And they're going with Kenny Perkins, Carlo Guaricchio, Adrian Heifert, and Phil Jones. Interesting to see, where is Conache Neves? This is their second import. He's not being started by new coach Vucinic. And for the Hawks, Brendan Pongia replaces Byron Vaitoe. I wonder why. Tyrone Brown, Boagni, Burton, and Johnson round out the starting lineup.
And a big clash tonight for the Nelson ASB Bank Giants, and straight away, number 9, Brendan Pongia comes up with the ball for the Hawks. And there's a big ask tonight again for the Giants. Last week went down to the Caltex Stars, quite convincing fashion. And of course they're up against the Stars. Start aside straight away. Good defence from the Nelson Giants. And we get a turnover of Kenny Perkins with the ball.
Yeah, the interesting thing tonight is who's going to match up with who. And straight away, Nenad has picked up on Daryl Johnson, and Adrian Heifert is marking Kerry Boagni. So a couple of tough assignments for both those guys.
Nenad Vucinic. Here's Carlo Guaricchio. Yes, well, that's the start we want for the Nelson Giants. Guaricchio for a three-pointer for the Nelson Giants. There's the man in the post. Now, Kerry Boagni is very hard to stop inside there.
Yeah, you've got to get him and stop him before he gets the ball, because if he gets the ball, he's going to shoot against you.
There's a great block there from Daryl Johnson, and they throw the ball away, the Hawks.
Well, I'm expecting to see a lot more movement on offence. Changes around in the coaching staff this week. Nenad would have implemented a bit more movement. Hopefully we'll see that as the night wears on.
Oh, lovely play from inspirational skipper and coach now the Nelson AFC Giants, Nenad Vucinic-Bagni.
Good steal, yeah.
Well, it was a good steal there. And stopped a certain 2 points there from the Jazzman. But it's Hawke's Bay ball in from the back line. 5-4 the Giants lead. Desperation station out for the Nelson ASB Bank Giants, especially with Palmerston North starting to string a few results together. They look like to be on the improve. Here's Phil Jones, pulls up, goes round Pongia, over top of Pongia, doesn't go there.
Forced that shot a little bit. Good work, Adrian.
Off the glass, lovely hook shot there from Avian Highford. Hawke's Bay get plenty of players back. Perkins pulls up, lovely shot, and that might be a three-pointer. No, I think the Giants have hit 10. Tyrone Brown brings it up for the Bay Hawks, who have played 12-1-8 so far in the National League this year. They've only lost the 4 games.
Yeah, they're coming off a loss to the Saints last week, which could affect the way they play. They're not playing very well at the moment.
No, they're not, but a good defence from the Nelson Giants. Daryl Johnson off balance there, trying to use the glass, doesn't go. Now the Nelson bring it up. Lovely pass from Nenad Vucinic and Kenny Perkins, unstoppable in there.
Yeah, he's deep down in the paint that time, and nobody seemed to be marking. Great pass, Nenad.
14-5, the Giants lead. 14:37 left in the first half, and it's a great start from the Nelson Giants. Certainly a win tonight. We'll do their confidence the world ago. Now here's Bragny. Far too easy there for the Jazzman. And it's only a 7-point lead now for the Giants, 14-7. No substitutions so far. And as you say, some talent in this Hawke's Bay side. With Byron Votari still on the bench. Carlo Verruccio. Well, he starts to feel it tonight, Verruccio.
Yeah, he's one of the guys who's really suffered as far as confidence going. It's great to see the couple of threes straight away.
6 points for Verruccio, leading the scoring points. Perkins has 5. For the Hawks, Boagni has 4. 17-7, 10-point lead for the Nelson Giants. Great start for them. They've got to keep the momentum up. Boagni on Highford.
Yeah, I think that people are going to understand that Kerry Boagni is a great user of the fake, and once he gets that faking going, it's hard to tell what he's going to do. So you've got to get him before he gets the ball. Oh, bad luck, Adrian.
Burton just seemed to Highford to go up there, but the thing is, here's a fast break here. Another thing too, Bagni's just got a wee bit more height than Adrian Highford.
Yeah, that was a makeable shot though.
Daryl Johnson in close, lovely pass there from Willie Burton, I think number 14. And suddenly we've got a 6-point lead now for the Giants, 17-11, 13-10 left in the first half.
But this is what they want to do. They want to give other players the opportunity to feel confident about things. Give them a feel. Tim Johnson on early.
Vaitoe rush shot, but he gets in there, uses all the rim. And Vaitoe gets his first 2 points of the night. And we've got a 4-point lead for the Giants, 17-13. Now Tim Johnson's first touch of the ball. He's looking for support, finds in the way of Carlo Verruccio. Good defence so far. And here's Phil Jones over top. Lovely shot. Yeah. Straight over the top of Daryl Johnson. The Giants at 20 points to 13. 7-point lead for the Giants over the Bay Hawks. Halfway through the first half, and we're halfway through the current Sprite NBL season. Vaitoe made an impression since he's been on the court. He's got 4 points.
Bad shot. Work within the offence. Oh, good work.
Yeah, here we go. Carlo Verruccio, fast break over the top of Burton. Wow, lovely play, Carlo Verruccio. And Kenny Perkins brings it up. Now he tells Phil Jones to move.
Yeah, well, Phil Jones should have cleared away and got out of the way, but he didn't.
Lovely shot, Kenny Perkins. Fast break, Daryl Johnson over top. Lovely play from DJ. Of course, in the Giants, a few have got 2 fouls as well, so nothing to worry about as far as foul trouble for the Giants at the moment. Here's Perkins. He's going to take on Boagni. Oh, lovely play from Kenny Perkins.
Outstanding. Yeah, he was like Kerry was...
Now, what's the referee called down there? I think this is a terrible decision.
Who's he called that on?
Nenad Vucinic didn't throw an elbow there, referee. Someone just took a huge dive. 27 seconds left in the first half. The Giants 1 point lead. Tyrone Brown outside to Pongia. Now they start to move at the Jazzman. Number 42, Kiribati Agnew. They're running the clock down. Tyrone Brown, they're smothering him. He can't get out.
Good defence.
CJ, a big three-pointer.
Oh, no.
He enlightens the game up. And there we got an elbow on Byron Vaitoe.
Yes, good call.
Now the other referee's getting on the act. Now fast break here. Tyrone Brown, 40 each. Pongia throws it up. Oh, it's an unbelievable shot. Three-pointer on the stroke of half-time by Brendan Pongia. And there we are, the Bay Hawks from Napier lead the Nelson Giants 43 points to 40.
At halftime, the Hawks led only by 3, 43-40, and the hometown fans were beginning to think that perhaps Nelson was ready to make a turnaround. Did they? Well, back to the second half action.
And straight away, the Bay Hawks come up with the ball. They've got a 43 points to 40 lead. Brendan Pongia ripped the heart out of the Giants right on half-time.
Oh, weak side help was great, but they've... Oh, good.
Well done, Carlo Maruccio straight away. Nelson add that bit of steel, and they've had that for the first half. Highford off the glass, and Nelson Giants give that 42, 43 to 42.
The last week, Adrian had a great second half. Let's hope that continues again this week.
Well, a lovely pass there from Willie Burton. Just about a...
No look, no, nothing really. But
nowhere really, just threw a little backhander.
And it paid off.
45-42 is what the Giants need to do now is get this lead back. Here's Verruccio. Oh, great block there from Daryl Johnson. Fast break. And that's...
15 points for Daryl Johnson.
Last thing the Giants need now is a scoring spree from the Bay Hawks.
Yeah, you know, end of the first half, start of the second half, very important phases of the game. You've got to get the job done then.
At the moment, the momentum swing goes to way to Hawke's Bay. 47-42 is Pongia. Oh, good defence there from Kenny Perkins. Now fast break. Jones, lovely pass. Verruccio off the glass. And it's a 3-point lead for the Bay Hawks. 18:31 left in the second half. Hawke's Bay look better when they do attack. But when they actually start slowing it up, no one wants to know about it. Phil Jones, not quite. Willie Burton gets another rebound. That must give him about 9 for the night.
That's his 10th, actually. That's a lot of rebounds.
10 rebounds for Willie Burton. Daryl Johnson back to Tyrone Brown. Inside to Johnson. Johnson on Vucinic. Hard to stop.
Oh, sweet.
Notch knees might be departing the scene, so there could be a new American on the way for the Nelson Giants.
Yeah, I think they're talking to a number of players at the moment, but yeah, I think that's a wise decision. Notch should have probably been sent home a long time ago. Daryl Johnson now got 19. Game high.
Starting to hurt the Giants now, Daryl Johnson. 51-44, the Hawks starting to use their experience and their class. Now it's the Giants who look a bit static, not much movement.
Yeah, they've slowed down a little bit.
Phil Jones, good defence, he's going to shoot. Off balance. Oh, lovely play from Phil Jones. He shot the ball and got the rebound.
What an athlete, eh? Oh,
Adrian Highford passed a blind pass here, fast break.
Yeah, they're looking for that.
Finding out. Oh, Daryl Johnson, magnificent skills. And good play too from number 9, Brendan Pongia. Yeah, good ball speed. Phil Jones shoots. Oh, a great shot from Phil Jones. 53-48, 5-point lead for the Hawks.
Yeah, they've got to keep in sniffing distance. Can't let them have too much of a break.
That's been the trouble with the Giants. They get behind, and all of a sudden they go to sleep. Not showing the necessary steel to get back into the game. You don't want to give this Hawke's Bay too much confidence. Vaitoe. Oh, Daryl Johnson, 32. He's up to the 20s now.
23 points.
Nina Vision that comes off. Carlo Verruccio off the glass. Great shot from Carlo Verruccio.
Wow, that's been a big turnaround. Carlo hasn't played with much confidence this year, and it's 12 points for him tonight.
Stuff from Carlo Verruccio. Pongia. Oh, you can't afford to do that.
Really?
Wouldn't that break your heart?
Yeah. Two sweet ones from the corner.
58 points to 50. Brendan Pongia, he's got 9 points for the game.
Keep the ball
the
moving.
Hawke's Bay, sorting out the defence. Crossley probably had a bit of time there to move
I think
room.
he should have taken the shot for sure. Nice
great pass.
Nice pass.
Kenny Perkins.
19 points. So big
But we seem to be quite confident here.
The big tall guy down at courtside.
Here's Daryl Johnson. Well, you can't afford to give him room.
25 points. He's averaging 26 at the moment, so a couple more and he's on his average.
Doesn't surprise me that.
But yeah, you're like, you know, you can't give him that amount of time. You've got to contest him all the time.
Kenny Perkins inside to Nick Costley, comes out. Carlo Ruccio goes around. Pongia pulls up. Love it. Another 2 points for Carlo Ruccio. 60 to 56, the Hawks lead. The Giants, Vaitoe.
Travel.
Yeah. Pongia again. He's starting to feel it. Oh my God, he is feeling it.
Somebody's got to go out and poke him in the eye.
Well, someone's got to get close and just close him down so he can't take that shot.
I think I've got 3 here.
Tim Johnson!
Oh, tiny.
Costley, he'll finish off. 3-point lead now for the Bayhawks. The Giants slowly clawing their way back into this game.
But it's good work, you know. Tim Johnson hasn't played a lot of minutes. He's lost confidence, but there he is attacking the hoop. Didn't drop, but you've got to encourage him for doing it.
Vaitoe back to Tyrone Brown. Now they start to move it. Now they close Brendan Pongia down. Now someone's got to shoot. Pongia, oh, great move. Phil Jones. Tim Johnson will shoot. Yes, great shot from Tim Johnson. Tim Johnson with a big 3, and that's a beauty. Tim Johnson.
He's suddenly come alive.
Now Tyrone Brown breaks fast. Lovely pass. Vaitoe hard to stop there.
Got to make it count.
Oh, great pass from Perkins, and inside to Tim Johnson off the glass. And we've got a 3-point lead for the Hawks. Tyrone Brown. Pongia. Well, that would. The heads do drop. Kenny Perkins did anyway. Might be a little too late. Pongia again.
No, he's just been outstanding.
That has broke the heart of the Nelson Giants. There we are. The game's all over here, ladies and gentlemen, at the Trafalgar Centre, and the Bay Hawks from Napier have defeated the Nelson Giants tonight by 89 points to 76.
In the end, the Giants couldn't stay with the Hawks. They went down 89-76. Let's check the scoring. For the Hawks, good balance. Daryl Johnson, 29. Now, this is a man who played for the Nelson team last year. Oh, don't they wish they had him this year. Pongia, 22, and Byron Vaitoe, 14. And for the Giants, Kenny Perkins once again leading the scoring, 23. Phil Jones, great to see a young Kiwi, such an athletic player. He chipped in with 20, and Varicchio had 14. This is what Tyrone Brown, the coach of the Hawks, had to say after the game. Listen to what he says about team chemistry.
We have to turn up our defense a little bit more. We got to play more as a unit.
Hey, Tyrone, how are you guys going to accomplish this? I mean, you've got a star-studded team out there with Kerry, yourself, Willie Gordon, you got Jazzman, you've also got DJ that played here last year. It's got to be tough to get these guys to play as a team.
No, we've been playing well as a team on the last couple of games, so we've been going hard in practice. That's what we've been working on, and the guys have responded very well. So, I think we'll get the job done.
Disappointing first round. What is it that the Giants need to do in the second round in order to be competitive and to possibly make the top 8?
Well, we have to get our team chemistry back. That was lacking really. As I talked to you probably earlier in the year, we don't have to like each other. We have to respect each other on the court, and that's what hasn't been happening for us in the first round. And also, I think we have to lift up the intensity of the practices, and I think it's going to be a hard road to get to the playoffs, but I believe that we can do it.
Specifically, Nina, could you give the fans out there 3 basic things that the Giants have to do? Be it rebounding, defense. What is it that you think they have to do in order to regain the championship?
Defense is the first thing, but that defense will come from our chemistry. I think every player on our squad can play defense individually, but until we get it together and play for each other and help our defense, we're not going to succeed. That's the one thing. Second thing, rebounding. Okay, we are lacking a bit of rebounding. DJ left last year. She's not a good rebounder as DJ was, and we are lacking probably 3 or 4 defensive rebounds. They're getting too many offensive rebounds for teams. Also, we're losing discipline when the things are going wrong. When the things are going wrong, when the other team is on the roll, we try to take quick shots and try to get the ball off them, getting into foul trouble, and it's just a mental thing, just discipline.
Well, we came out and played with a bit of intensity, and our defense was there, and we were trying to play as a team, go back, get the chemistry back, and just going out there and enjoying the game. You know, we've been going out there dreading to play lately, so we're trying to start the second round out the right way, but unfortunately we came up short, but I think we showed a whole lot of improvement tonight.
In the Hutt Valley, we saw one of the highest scoring games in the Sprite NBL. The Lakers 113, the BP Bears 111. Let's check the scoring. The game went right down to the wire. The Bears losing by 2. A shot was disallowed because it came after the buzzer. If we check the scoring for the BP Bears, John Lacey 36 points, and it's good to see Jacques Tuzbeck. He countered with 23. For the Lakers, the main destroyers, Tony Brown 36 and Dwayne McCray 31. Big players week after week for the Lakers, and Ronnie Joyner, who was the leading scorer in the league for several weeks, chipped in with 25. Okay, now it's time for the Hot Plays competition. We've got 5 new plays for you to look at this week. All you have to do is rank your top 3 and then phone this number, 0900-622-22, with your ranking. And if you're a winner, you'll get a Sprite NBL prize pack. Remember, calls cost 99 cents per minute, and children, please remember to ask your parents first. And again, once again, the number 0900-622-22.
Give us a drum that beats with our heart.
Back live, here we go. Oshie inside to Stone. Stone with a two-handed dunk.
We start, 'cause it rocks the boards every night it's in town. 'Cause it's basketball, the fastest game around.
He's going to have a go at it. It won't go for him. Banner's up, Hill's up, knocked away by Stone. Kenny Stone, more great defense. And he's 3 under the hoop at the other end. Kenny Stone.
You'll be a winner if they don't get the bird. Forget all the hype and just obey your third.
Phil Jones, the defense, he's going to shoot. This balance.
Oh, lovely play from Phil Jones. Here's the Bunton, comes along the baseline, tries to lay it up the left hand, won't go. Bunton gets it back again, goes to dunk it, won't go, tries to tip and stays with it. Pokeye's there. What a scrabble. Good ruck going on in the keyhole here. Pokeye gets around and lays it down.
Great offensive rebounding by Saints. Just
You'll be a winner if they don't get the bird. Forget all the hype and just obey your third.
Chance again, Lattimore's going to go away on his own. Bunton's going to get up there and blocks it. Cephas Bunton.
All you have to do is rank your top 3 and then phone this number, 0900-622-22, with your ranking. And if you're a winner, you'll get a Sprite NBL prize pack. Remember, calls cost 99 cents per minute, and children, please remember to ask your parents first. And again, once again, the number 0900-622-22. Well, some people like statistics, some people like tables, and basketball has got plenty of them. Let's check the statistics. Next week, we'll have more exciting action. We have 2 games for you. The Vikings will be going against the Lakers. Your chance to see dynamic Dwayne McCray. In our second game, we'll have the Saints going against the Jets. The Jets are the star killers. Can they topple the Saints? Well, that's all for this week. We hope you enjoyed the program. We'll be back next week with more exciting Sprite NBL action.
Give us a drum that beats with our hearts, ready to pump from the moment we start. 'Cause it rocks the boards every night it's in town. 'Cause it's